So I just took a shower and freeloader is our word for today because I've got another wacky story for you guys, and it's about this influencer by the name of Medesoo 0. So she's under fire because she went to a restaurant to collaborate with them, promising a review of the restaurant, went there and ate $200 worth of food and left. Then straight up ghosted the restaurant. Now I just wanted to share this story because as a very small business owner, this kind of shitty practice just gets my blood boiling, like steam coming out of my ears like a pressure cooker.
An influencer scammed my family-owned restaurant. Hi, my name is John. I'm the owner and son of Chef Papa Vietnamese Kitchen. We had this influencer contact us through Instagram asking if we had any collaboration opportunities. Of course, we love collaborating with influencers because that's one of our main sources of marketing. As you can see here, she contacted us first.
You see that? So if you're a business owner that is selling something, even non-food products, you will see these kinds of messages asking for a collaboration, saying stuff like, it would be a dream to be able to create quality content with a mix of photos and reels, giving my audience an insight of your restaurant and what amazing hospitality you have. Or any other mumbo jumbo that could make your heart flutter, a stomach butterfly breather, sweeter than honey type of messages that just get you to collaborate with them. And now it's actually the business owner's turn to kind of assess if they are a quality influencer, and I'll show you what I mean later, don't worry.
As you can see here, we replied asking how she would like to collaborate. She explained in exchange for a count meal, she would film and record our restaurant and food and feature us on her page. After everything sounded great, I asked when she would like to come in. She said she would like to come in tonight at 8:30 p.m. After she came in, she ate about $200 worth of food and left a $6 tip. Of course, the $200 bill was comped. About a month passes by, haven't heard anything from her. She didn't message us. We reached out asking if there was an update when the video we posted. No response. We tried following up multiple times. She never responded. We tried commenting on her post that she was making daily. No response. We were completely ignored. As you can see here, I started getting a little bit frustrated. I tried calling her. I tried contacting her again multiple times. Multiple weeks has passed. She still hasn't responded, and I've heard nothing from her. Yet she was still posting videos.
So that Vietnamese restaurant got ghosted for a month. And that's when the owner decided to post his TikTok explaining the situation.
I'm making this video to spread awareness because us business owners, we do rely on influencers to spread our restaurant, to get some exposure. Because we don't have a platform ourselves, we rely on bigger content creators to help us with that. And we trusted this person to come in to record a video, and I feel like she scammed us.
Now that got me thinking, was she really legit? Like, is she really someone that could generate business to your business? Because let me tell you, there's something weird with her influencer status. Because if you take a look on how her profile does, you can see that her prior videos got this weird matrix where she has thousands of views, but only got like 30 likes on average. Like, I don't know what kind of algorithm TikTok is using, but this is weird. Because she has this video that has 76,000 views with only 17 likes. And like, here's another one that has 23,000 views with only 44 likes. Then all of a sudden, her video got 400,000 views with 3,000 likes. I mean, it's a lot, but for 400,000 views and only 3,000 likes, it's a bit weird. And like, there's an anomaly going on. And then her next videos are back to the same thing. I mean, even my videos that only has 6k views has more likes than some of her videos with views double than that. So there's an anomaly going on in her socials, as if there's some bloatation device that's allowing her to have more views and followers seemingly out of nowhere, just for the sake that she looks like a famous person or something. Now that's one of the signs that she may not be an influencer that could generate money to your business. And now I wouldn't say that she's a scammer, but she's definitely shady. Or I could be wrong. Like, maybe the reason why her views are so bloated is because she got hate watched. We're not really sure. So then after that TikTok that was made by the owner went viral, she got immediately trashed and she immediately took down the comments. Or should I say, she created this echo chamber that the only thing that can be commented on her posts are comments on how beautiful she is. And then she finally gave in and posted her review of the restaurant. Now this is the only snippet of her video that I can find because I was too slow and she deleted her post before I even saw it. But the owner did make a response talking about it, so we will have to just take the owner's word for it, but I think what the owner will say is true because the snippet of the video I found started off with her captioning that it's rare for her to review a restaurant that she genuinely despised. So she went with the villain playthrough. So instead of standing right by their agreement and just, post the video, I mean, it's already been recorded and all she has to do is edit it and post it. I don't know why she didn't do that, but instead she ghosted that restaurant for over a month and let her unhinged hormones took over her brain and actually trashed the restaurant on her review.
And she finally posted and made a video featuring our restaurant. In the video, she stated that our restaurant was terrible, food was terrible, service was terrible, the smell of the food was horrible. She left feeling very bad, and it was a valid review. But here's the thing. She posted the video after I made the video about her not honoring her agreement with us. This was the comment that she left on our post, which she deleted.
Now let's take a look on what she said here. So she said the experience was truly disappointing and speaks volumes about the standards of this restaurant based off of this post and how you handle things. At Medesoo, I have collaborated with hundreds of restaurants across NYC, and unfortunately this was one of the rare times that we left feeling unwell afterwards. The dish was poorly prepared and the overall execution did not meet even basic expectations. We appreciate the opportunity to collaborate, but the quality of the food and service was far below what we typically encounter. If the restaurant would like, I would more than willing to provide a detailed and honest breakdown of each dish and the service we received. And the overall rate of the restaurant, a score of 1.2 out of 10. My goal is to always share genuine experiences with my audience, and while I prefer to highlight great spots, I also believe in transparency when things fall short, while being mindful how my review may impact the restaurant, so I decided not to post an honest review. Again, more than happy to post my honest review of your restaurant, let me know. Right, now to be honest, she can rate the restaurant however she wants. She can rate it 0 out of 10 if she truly does not like the food. That's valid, but what isn't valid though is when she made that response, because she made that after the owner posted that TikTok calling her a scammer for being ghosted for a month, and after she's being trashed on the internet. So now you made it seem like you just retaliated because they made a video trashing your image, and now you made a video trashing their business. So that's like some kind of immature revenge type shit. And I agree with what the owner said here, because listen to this.
This was the comment that she left on our post, which she deleted. It's basically the same thing. She's saying the food was terrible, service was terrible, and she didn't want to post a video misleading her followers because she believes in transparency, which is crazy. This was my response, stating basically, you came to my restaurant, you ate the food, we asked you how was everything, you told us everything was great, service was great, food was great. Then you left the restaurant knowing that you weren't going to post us because you thought everything was terrible. Because everyone has a complex palate, I won't blame you for it. Vietnamese food won't be for everyone. But you can't make the excuse saying the food was terrible, so I'm not going to post them. If you truly did not enjoy the food, you would have told me or the server the food wasn't good, I didn't like it, I don't want to mislead my followers, I don't want to post a video featuring a restaurant, and I would have been fine with that. You could have paid the bill and left. But no, you told us everything was great, food was great, service was great, you packed everything to go. $200 worth of food for 2 people. I think you ordered about 4 cocktails, and then you left a $6 tip. So to recap, not only did you post a video after I posted a video trying to expose you, you made a negative review sounding ignorant and degrading us because you don't know Vietnamese food. I just wanted to come up here and defend myself because I feel like if my parents didn't have someone to do this for them, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves. They would have an influencer that would just bash them and create content that would just be hateful towards them. And I don't like to do this because obviously I'm trying to run a business. I don't want to have beef with a influencer. But again, I feel like we're being taken advantage of and this person doesn't deserve a platform.
And also this comment kind of sums up what I wanted to say. So one dude said, just an honest question, what should the influencer do if they truly don't like the food? Would you rather have negative reviews posted than no post at all? P.S. I don't condone her behavior, I am just genuinely curious. And the owner replied, instead of ghosting me, she could have told me the truth. If I got hurt by everyone that told me they thought my food was bad, then honestly I should not be in the restaurant business. I get it, people have different palates and what's good for some might not be good for you. But if she truly did not like the food, she should have told me they're being honest and just say that she would pay for the food she ordered because she doesn't want to post a video featuring my restaurant, like she agreed to do. It's not hard to do the right thing. 100% agreed. And this is actually the practice that I really don't like. The practice of these wannabe lifestyle influencers, these food vloggers that always ask for a collaboration, i.e. they're just asking for free stuff in exchange for a shout out or a review of your product. I just see it as freeloading. Now we'll talk about later on what I think the proper way of doing collaborations like this. Like I even saw a Facebook reel that showed a cameraman pretending to be a famous vlogger and will shout out a small eatery in exchange for more food portion. But the bright side is at least they paid for the food as far as I know, but they did get a large portion because of that. Like that shit sucks. It's abuse. It's arguably a scam, freeloading garbage. Like unless the business approach you directly, that's the only valid time that you actually get your stuff for free. And other than that, I strongly recommend you not to ask for free stuff just because you think of yourself as a rising influencer or something, because that's bullshit. Because why not do it on what I think is the proper way? Buy the product, review their stuff, and so that way there's no bias involved because you're not paid. And if you don't have money to pay for their stuff, well, maybe, product reviewing or influencing might not be for you. Because if you kept asking for free stuff, to me, I just see it as you don't respect that business enough to properly support them. Because what if you fail to generate business for them? Well, then there's no give and take here. They just gambled their money on you and lost, while you over there got stuff for free. So you see who's most likely to lose here? And also, by actually paying for the product, that way you don't owe anyone anything, aka you will avoid this type of scenario. Because if you paid for it, it would just feel like this if you pay for influencers to promote your product.
Yo, this tastes like dog.
I think I just found the best place for toast. Come with me to try Vancouver's best kept secret. A hidden gem located in someone's basement. This is a family-ran restaurant that's been open for 30 minutes. So you know it's authentic and one of a kind. I was planning to gatekeep this place because this place is so delicious.
Yeah, it just feels like not genuine. So if you think you have a bad experience and you genuinely want to support them, you must absolutely tell them instead of trashing them publicly without notice. Now, if they refuse to listen to you and just treated you like garbage for real, then that would give you the right to post your horrible experience on social media. And also, to all the business owners out there, I strongly suggest that you don't give out free stuff expecting a good review. Because if they left a 1-star review just trashing your product and you gave them free stuff for it, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, they don't owe us anything. It's a lost cause, sadly. Because as much as I hate to say this, but the freeloading influencer doesn't actually owe you anything. Because you agreed to give her free food as an exchange for her post, right? Well, she did post a less than stellar video trashing your restaurant, so technically she held up on her side of the agreement. So technically, you cannot force her to pay. Because again, technically, there was never an agreement where if she didn't like the food, she should pay. So you have to take this as a lesson to have like some sort of a policy to avoid stuff like this. But everything else I agree with, that she should have just told them firsthand instead of ghosting them and retaliated, and could have just offered to pay if they cannot really stomach posting them. So she did a compensatory apology after what she did, saying, "First, I want to sincerely apologize for not being communicative. I generally have been struggling with health and get on this app. I wish I could put into words on how sorry I am for not communicating with you, truly. My partner has reached out to you on behalf of me due to seeing my condition after receiving overwhelming amount of death threats to my family and I. I'm reaching out first and foremost to apologize for not communicating. I will delete my full honest review, send you $300, and create a video showcasing your restaurant with background music and tagging your restaurant. All I request is in return is please delete those 2 videos from your Instagram and TikTok. It's getting very dark and I am unwell physically and mentally." So yeah, just say blatant damage control for me, because she did post every day while ghosting that restaurant, so I'm guessing her decline in mental health didn't stop her from posting every day. And a huge shout out to the guys Joey Swole and John Dorsey that did the right thing by properly reviewing the restaurant, not asking for free stuff, just raw dogged it with cash, and you guessed it, it actually slapped. Because honestly, if I were to review a Vietnamese restaurant, like unless the pho they gave me is sweet as frick and like they used vegetable scraps for their spring rolls or something, they're getting a 10 out of 10 from me, because I love Vietnamese food, baby. And they deserved it, because it really seems that they have the heart when it comes to grinding, you know? Because it's not really easy being a business owner. So I'm gonna let the owner have the last say.
So I just want to end it there. I don't want to come back to this. Hopefully she learns and she becomes a better person. I do hope the best for her. Whatever is happening at home, I don't know. But thank you for the support. I did read all of your comments. You guys are amazing. And I hope I see you guys. If you ever do visit Long Island City or Flushing, I hope I do see you guys there. Thank you.
Yeah, what he said. That's it. Bye.